Yo, hello everybody. Let me adjust the music volume real quick and we'll be ready to go. That should be good. All right, so I should probably preface this by leaving the Discord link. You guys know over the years we have done multiple Scots races. Hello everybody. And if you were joining the chat and maybe you're like, who is this guy? In the 2022 race, second place. We won't talk about it too much. And 2023 race, the winner. Yeah, this is a fast Pokemon for sure. So the premise of this screen, I'm trying to grab the Discord link real quick. Give me a second. The premise of this stream is to do a very, very slow blind run. I'll probably do 2 runs. I'll try out 2 different kinds of Mews. There won't be any optimization. I intentionally held off to get to this point just so we can kind of do it together, and we could just, you know, see how it's going. If you're new, maybe if you're somebody who there's the Discord link if you want to join this race. It's free for anybody to join, very easy to set up. People will help you out. Very friendly community. Scott wants to get like 100 people. I think Brock's pretty simple. I think if you want to hash it out and be a little bit riskier with it, you could. That might be what it comes down to at the end of the day, but we're gonna play a very, very safe route. We're not gonna push the limit. It's gonna be a very slow run, but I'm just gonna kind of explain why I'm doing what I do and all that kind of stuff. Did I really do level 11? I'll have to check that out. I haven't looked at my old run. It's been since 2022. I think there's a riskier Brock that you could do. So let me preface a couple of things real quick before we jump in. Number one, we're playing on Scott's rules, which is like ×4 speed, real life time, all gas, no brakes, like you're running to the front to the back. You can skip, you know Scott's rules. You can skip the Rocket Hideout, Pokedoll skip on the Marowak, and that's what we're doing. I also have to use, I don't have to use his overlay, but I am going to use it. We got Pokebot, which is like a different software that I'm not used to as well. And the main thing is the emulator we have to use. I got to get used to it. I hope my controller's set up right. So this is like a lot of testing for me as well. So all right, guys, I think we're about to just jump into it. Yeah, if you've ever wanted to solo run, this is your chance to get in. You have about 16 days. I guess you'd say about a little bit over 2 weeks to just complete a run. Just get it pretty good. We'll talk about whatever. Yeah, I would probably swap over to Super Shucky if they had Super Game Boy palettes for Game Boy, but all they have is like interchangeable J-Rose style palettes, and I put a lot of work into my custom palettes and custom colors into my red runs, so I'm not like it as just, but you know. But yeah, any questions, we can talk about it in chat. I'm not concerned about the time for this run, so I can mess around, waste time, I don't care. Legacy remakes, like Pokemon Yellow Legacy. You're not gonna like my answer. But I'm about to just jump in, I think. I played Yellow Legacy on stream with Hitmonchan. Solo run, I modified it, and I'm not a fan. I won't get into it. I'm not a huge fan of Smith Plays, and we'll just leave it at that. I'm not a huge fan, but it is what it is. Don't hate the guy or anything. I just don't particularly enjoy it. But let's not get on that tangent. They're fine. They're fine. I played it. It was okay. Let's jump in. We're gonna get it. Okay, I need to ask Scott if we can like freeze our name or something. I'm just going with the default names. I actually just did that off of muscle memory. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's muscle memory. I just got to remember that I can actually skip Pokemon Tower. I'm not even gonna name my Pokemon A. We're not going that try hard yet. We're just slowly, casually going through. This is how you should always approach a blind run. Even if you see somebody post a link, it's like, yeah, 7 months ago I optimized this to be a 4-minute run. Even if you see that, you still need to go at your own pace. You still need to find your own way because, you know, that's half the fun is doing the routing. So I have not looked at any routing. I haven't looked at any numbers yet. I'm not exactly sure. I know medium slow pretty well. I know we'll jump to level 8 and probably level 10 off of the Light Years Junior Trainer if we did that, but we need a little bit higher. I'm not going to push the limit yet. I'm not going to try like a level 10 Brock or a level 11 Brock. I'm not going to do that yet. That's for later. That's when you're getting desperate. That's when you're like, am I going to push the 33 time limit or something like that? But for now, we're going to play a really safe level 13 Brock. I don't care if we have a million resets. We're just playing it cool, guys. I have the Pidgey on. I don't really know what you would need to buy here. I haven't had anything, like, it goes without saying, nothing optimized. Hopefully we don't have to like restart or something like that. Let's see. I think we'll be about level 10 if we just fought. Do I have my cursor on? Oh no, hang on. I'll pause it real quick. Oh no. I got you, brother. No more cursor. Yeah, 13's fine, but I mean, if you want to win the race, you gotta do whatever. See, I don't care if the timer's running right now. I don't care if things are a little bit janky. It's fine. If I miss this... Okay, we did. Hey, everybody. Welcome in, gather around. I should have fought. I don't know what I should be fighting here. No, I like being below 20k. Keep me below it. Keep me below it because Mew, a prestige Mew run, a shiny Mew run was my 20k video, so it's kind of like, I guess, ruined now. This is gonna be bad, but I'm gonna backtrack and fight this first trainer. Yes, this is a Scott race. The pin, it's up in the top. A little pin comment in the description. This is a Mew community race. I can't be any more clear on that. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that a lot. I should probably be saving it. Oh, wow. We just crushed that Diglett. That poor Diglett. I don't know if we'll level up to 13 after Brock, but I mean, there's only one way to find out, you know what I mean? If I was a gym leader, I don't know, fire ghost. I like the fire ghost types. Not really much you can do here. Just tackle or pound and just get a couple of crits. You got almost a 20% crit rate. That was a very good Geodude, actually. Okay, so we don't hit. We'd have to do something extra. I'd have to look. So when he uses Bod, I'm going to transform and I'm going to start setting up Screeches. Man. The binds are very... No, you don't want to transform in the first turn. I'm familiar with Mew, guys. I played Mew years ago, but... I mean, this is a blind run. Just, I mean, the main thing you gotta remember... I'm gonna run out of PP. Oh, God help me. Yeah, we've lost this one. We don't hit, yeah, we've lost this one. We don't hit level 13 off of that combination. I'm not going to start the whole run over or anything like that. That's fine. It's fine. Like I said, I don't care. Like, this is just like the blind run. It's not like there's anything at stake. Ideally, you'd level up to 13. I don't know what that route is yet, and I want to keep the blind run experience going. So I don't want to look like, what's the point of trying to do a blind run if you're already like looking up, you know, oh, if I fight this guy and this guy, I'll be the perfect level. I don't want to do that from the jump. Is he using Bide? Yes, he is. That's a streamer mistake right there. Why did somebody say ooh ads? Like, I got the ads on the lowest setting. Okay, this is awful. I think we're gonna have to restart the run. Or, hang on. No, we're not gonna do this. I'm just gonna go fight a couple of Pidgeys. This run's gonna be terrible. This run's gonna be interesting because by the time we get to the end of the race and like you look at my final result, you'll be like, man. Scott doesn't have the experience number show for some reason. So I don't know, like, I'm just gonna guess 3 of these will be close enough. You have to kind of guess on the experience number. That's probably... I don't think there's any way for ads to not interrupt the stream unless I'm like, if I grow a 3rd hand and whatever. Probably not the ideal strat, but we'll see. Alright, yeah, level 13. I overcompensated, but that's okay. I really don't want to transform yet. I guess I will. There is an experience bar, but tell me if you know what that means. Does it mean you need 62 experience? Does it mean you need 97 experience? Like, what does it mean, you know? God, okay, I gotta lock in. This shouldn't be that difficult. All right, yeah, we could easily cut this split in half. That's okay. So what I'm going to do on this first run is I'm going to try there's 2 routes you'll probably be able to go with Mew, and that's probably like Swords Dance and or just like a little mix set. And I'm going to go for just a non-Swords Dance set just first. I'll probably do 2 runs today. Like, sometimes you got to bide the bide. That fight's probably pretty comfortable if you can pound about 3 or 4 times before you have to transform. But he used Bide, he kind of forced my hand. Really not too bad. I got Poison, that is like... That's cheeks, man. I think I tried Mew with both. Like I said, this is not my first Mew run ever. Like, I have a Mew stream, a Mew video, but they're just years old at this point. I'm sorry for the flashing lights, guys. This is not my ROM. The poison is not edited out. So I can't, there's nothing I can do about it. I'll probably heal before Mount Moon just so you guys don't have to look at that for too long because it's awful. I don't know why you would ever keep the poison tick in the game. It's such an eyesore. When you're on ×4 speed, it's like a strobe light. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal here just to get rid of the poison. Yeah, Swords Dance is pretty good. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Blind Run, always gonna grab the candies. I don't need the escape rope because we're playing Pokemon Yellow. I don't really see the need for any extra training. We're gonna try to go through this game like minimal. We'll see what we end up with. I don't play times 4 speed. I'm just bonking everywhere. I should have probably saved it. I need to save it more in a blind run because we're just ruined if I lose. Hey Johnny, I appreciate that. But yeah, if any of you guys have ever watched and you're just like, hey, I wanted to do that, this is your chance. Like, you get an overlay, you get like all the explanations. You have 2 weeks just to do one run. It doesn't matter if you don't do good, it doesn't matter. Scott just wants to get like at least 100 people to participate, and we need some new blood in the community. Like, whether you want to hear it or not, the solo running scene is kind of pretty down as of late. We're poisoned again, doesn't really matter. Now my next question is if an early Misty is possible. I'm gonna give it a shot. It may not be very good at all. And we're gonna try not to use any candies until we absolutely have to. I think I got this month's memberships to give out to, so I'll do that at some point between streams. We're level 19. I don't think this is gonna go very great. Level 20 in general would probably be pretty helpful, but like, is it worth it is what I'm trying to... Oh, I could just transform into the Starmie. Let's see. Yeah, what do you think about that? We're hardened. It's a harden off. Oh no. Okay. You know what? That wasn't that bad, actually. It could have been cleaner, it could have been better, but I didn't know what to expect. I fully expected just to lose there. Bubble Beam, pretty welcome. Kind of sucks to rely on Mega Punch. I'm all for, you know, some risky plays eventually when you get the routing down, but Mega Punch is not the play usually. I got Growled, so that means I'm probably just going to stick with Bubble Beam for this fight. Pretty powerful. Mew's kind of a crit machine too. And having special moves kind of negates a lot of the Pokemon Yellow rival anyway, because like a lot of the pitfalls you can fall into would be like, oh, I got Growled into a Sand Attack or something like that. We'll do this. Now Mega Punch definitely hits harder. Okay, I gotta remind myself that I can skip the Rocket Hideout and I can just buy a Pokédoll. I like to do the Rocket Hideout, but if you just did it just to be stubborn, I mean, you're just really just costing yourself an arm and a leg. I agree. Especially Rival 6. Rival 6 is such a weird fight in Pokemon Yellow to me. It's so weak. And like in comparison to Blaine, Giovanni, like it's so weak in comparison. We should have plenty of PP here. I'll probably make some more mistakes. I've already made a bunch of mistakes. My Brock split was abysmal. Did Scott mention me being a good runner? I mean, I won the last race, but it's been 2 years. I mean, I have like a... Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. You know, I'm in school full time right now, on top of everything else. Since that solo run, I've been married. I got a kid now. So it is hard for me to sit down and do like a 40-minute uninterrupted run these days. I got a 35. I got water. That'll have to do me today. The Brock split's gonna require a deeper analysis. I think that's where you could probably make a play for something. Mega Punch, doing what it does. You probably don't need Body Slam if you're just going like a little special route and you can replace all the moves, but I don't see any reason not to get it. Hey Austin, you're watching a very fumbly run right now, but we'll see how it goes. There's probably a combination of trainers you could find that would perfectly give you level 12 into 13 on Brock. I don't know it yet. I picked the wrong one. I'm gonna save it here. This is for me, this is top 3 trainers in the game that just cost you a run. Yeah, we're just gonna do two different kinds of Mew runs, and then I will get to my own little optimizations after. So we're just chilling. I didn't get that. No, I'm actually gonna go ahead and just do this. I didn't mean that as a slight towards you. I just don't want to, I don't want to use dig. Maybe Pokemon Tower, and who knows, this is a blind run. Maybe there'll be a situation where it's like, hey, dig is pretty useful, but I don't think Mew needs dig. I needed a Mega Punch on that guy. Mew probably doesn't need anything. At the end of the day, like once you get it all figured out, I guarantee you, I guarantee you, we'll go in there, we'll body slam him twice, and he'll die. Yeah, Mew doesn't need anything. He's in the medium slow level up group with formidable stats. I'm gonna pick up this candy. Probably don't need it, but I'm just gonna pick up all the candies. That's just what you do when you're testing out stuff. My personal record is 143 and or 145, and actually, what is it? 143? There's not much to get. The games aren't that long. It's probably more of like you're thinking nostalgic when you were a little kid and you were just like, you would just play around in the same cave for 4 days. Rock tunnel's dark. I don't know how to get through it. And then you just give up and fight wild whatever. Kingler HM only? I don't know. To each their own. I'm not a big fan of the gimmicky runs. I think a lot of us probably beat the game with a single Charizard. I had a level 100 Charizard. I didn't even know. I should probably go into there first. I'll save it on Surge just in case I get my head mega kicked off. But I guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you, we're about to do 2 body slams and we're done. Like the same amount of turns. There's some risk of taking a move, but I just don't see where it's going to come in handy. Since we're not going to do Swords Dance, I'm going to just learn this immediately. I'll learn it down there over Pound. It'll only help for like 1 Pokemon, really, for now, but that's okay. Time's awful right now, but that's okay. These times are going to be very, very bad. Don't focus on the time, focus on the message. Focus on the methods for now. You can always polish stuff up later. Yeah, Dark Tunnel is dark, but the only reason I have it light is because I've done it 3,000 times and I don't need to see it. I do it as a courtesy for you guys to be able to actually see it for once, because it's a shame that it's going to be dark in everybody's video forever. But who knows? I might get in a rock tunnel and go, where am I going? Where's the route? I might have completely forgot. I need to be careful with body slams. Probably not even that careful. I could probably bubble beam, body slam, because Venonat usually survives something. Oh god, it's dark. What are we ever gonna do, guys? Hopefully we one-shot the Oddish here. I hate these Oddishes in this section. I've talked about them a lot of previous videos, but they're just like the bane of my existence. You dare survive? For the final time in this run, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a 50-er. Because it's not going to go smooth. There's going to be something that I have to figure out. Because I'm not going to use candies until I absolutely have to. So something will be a roadblock eventually. Like something's going to get in my way eventually. It has to. If it don't, I don't even know. Like what a run. There's no roadblocks, just easy the whole time. Hey, Tony. It's moderator Tony, everybody. Show some respect. So far, we're pretty clean. I don't think we take on Erica first. I'm just worried about the sleep powder. We'll look at numbers later. Maybe it is something that you would do, but I doubt it. Now I wonder, this is where I just, the whole run I just don't know what to do anyway, but this is where the game opens up. So like this is where I'm really like, you know, what am I doing? I should probably just try Erica, huh? What's the worst that could happen? Rock Tunnel's not too bad once you do it a few thousand times, you know? Probably a mistake. I got Mew learns everything. I'm not gonna do Swords Dance this run. I'll try it next run. Ah! I just bonked like 5,500 times. It's gonna take some real muscle memory to get back used to this speed. Okay, I didn't buy a Pokedoll, and nobody even told me. Chat. Oh, we're doing Scott's race, and he has Scott where I usually have Matt, so I just picked it. I didn't even do it intentionally, just muscle memory. All right, we almost forgot. Excuse me, we almost forgot the Pokedoll. Oh. I might regret this, actually. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to test out if I can one-shot this execute at this level. Gonna be lots of testing, lots of little testing. Yeah, you have to go with A. I wonder if Scott will allow you to freeze your name so you don't have to actually name your person. You can one-shot the execute. I'm assuming it's going to be a two-shot on everything. Yeah, sleep powder. Okay, so this, you probably want to avoid this fight. Double sleep. I mean, we made it through, but I don't love it. So what do we learn about this fight? It's bad. I'm gonna heal here. Just, I don't like to heal here, but I don't have an answer for the Ghastlies, and I'm not convinced that rushing to get Psychic is the play yet. I'm not convinced. Yeah, the bike is pretty rough. You got a lot of practice in that. Yeah, but safe doesn't win anything. Like, that's just my main takeaway for you guys. Like, safe doesn't win you anything. Safe doesn't get you a fast time. It's okay to be safe. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being safe at all. But some of these guys are pretty good, and you're gonna have to roll the dice a couple of times. I hate this fight right here because if I fail, I have to waste a super repel. So this could be potentially awful. I'll go for the freeze chance. There we go. I mean, it's just a two-shot. Like, you're rushing to get psychic just so that you can save a single turn there. I don't get it. Like, I just don't think it would be that good. It might be though. And also you could say, hey, I'm just not gonna save it. You could also say, hey, dig would be pretty good there too. This is Cave Story. That's the best information I can give you at this point. Okay, double hurt, triple hurt. I don't think I bought anything to heal. I did not. It's okay. What's the worst that could happen? I think we got back-to-back. Actually, hang on. I gotta pause this. My in-game timer is still gonna be going. I want this to at least be like somewhat accurate. I don't think I'm on shuffle. No way we played 2 back-to-back Cave Story songs. Yeah, we're not on shuffle. So let me put us on something spicy real quick and let's get back to it. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let me hit play pause. This is not, don't copy what I'm doing right now. Okay. What? Should psychic? It's just like the time that it takes. I'm really low. I think I just risk it for the biscuit here. I'm not gonna use a full restore. Well, Dust Yankee, that's something that I would just have to look at the numbers later. I don't have any numbers right now. It'd probably help in this fight because I know I'm about to lose. Why am I not losing? Okay, there we go. That's to be expected. I'm really greedy right here. I'll probably reset here a couple of times just because I don't want to use the full restore. It's really stupid if you think about it. I'm trying to win this fight. Okay. Okay, we'll use the full restore. I'm not gonna put you guys through it anymore. I need to take note of this. Maybe Psychic is the play for this route. But I just feel like if you can tough it out and you can just make it through it, you save time in the long run. I could be wrong, that's why you test stuff out. That's why I'm doing 2 different runs with 2 different sets. I got a feel of it and I can be like, well, this mid game felt a little weird if we didn't have dig or psychic or whatever. We're gonna get an encounter here, that's okay. Repels don't stay on your character or your game when you reset in Gen 1 for some reason. It feels bad. Well, we're level 34 right now. I'm cooking up something, guys. Hey, let's not forget, guys. I'm a former champion here. You need... Okay, I need to be careful here. Okay, I gotta hit actual B to do that. This is where the controller's starting to give me some issues with the new emulator. Remember, we're on a different emulator. I can probably learn how to cut those. Seems like everybody's cutting. But I'm not super convinced or worried about it at the moment. No, well, the important thing to know, guys, is you need to start from ground zero. You need to at least try to do the bare minimum. Because if you just went ahead and on your very first run and said, I'm rushing Psychic, I'm going all the way to Saffron, picking up Psychic, you don't know. Like, you don't know if it's the best alternative because you haven't tried anything else. So you need to try a few runs. Now, the unique thing about this run is that a lot of people already have played a lot of Mew. There's been some crazy times already posted, so no, everybody's not at square one, so it's a little bit weird, but it's okay. But I'm just saying, I'm starting at square one. I'm going to analyze all the possibilities. I'm going here for a rare candy. I have 5. With the right combination of fights, I could probably... We're going to the 10th floor. We always pick up all the rare candies on a blind run. What's the program to change the initial? What initial? Oh, that sucks. I thought that'd be a clean 2-shot, even bubble beam. No, we don't want that. I want this. I want that. And then I want to go... We're not doing Swords Dance this run. I'll try it next run. The code to... I don't know. It's in the... Do you know anything about the assembly? Or would I just be saying... Would I just be saying gibberish to you right now if I answered? I got poisoned. I did pick up another. I like the Swords Dance route. I really do. But I think you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't at least test out the other route. Now, I'm not playing very well, and I don't have an optimized route. So they're just kind of going to be janky right now. Swords Dance does give you the boost. We've seen it time and time again. With all the cross-gen runs we do, we've seen stuff like that. You got to boost a move, you can just do absolutely nothing. What I'm going to do... And this is something I just want to see, because I know at some point in the mid-game or whatever, you would hit a power spike. You're on medium soul leveling group, you're about to fight some hard stuff, so I'm just going to pop 5 candies here, hit level 40, and just go straight to rival number 5 and see how that goes. We could have Earthquake, I guess. I could get rid of Body Slam, actually. And that begs the question, do I really need Body Slam if I get rid of it already? Oh yeah, Mew's gonna be great. If I was worried about having this, like, you know, super put together run or whatever, I probably wouldn't have streamed these runs. Mew needs more setup than most. It only has 100 in its stats. I mean, you can't forget some of the Titans that we ran. What's the anonymous? You're gonna have to be more specific. Like if I said a folder or I said whatever, would you know what I'm even talking about? Pokemon's initial. Chat, help me out. Help me understand, because I'm not understanding. We got Psychic, so we're probably ready for Koga. I had seen somebody had posted an alternate route through Sylph that I don't do myself. I just don't see how it could be better, but I probably will at least give it a look-see. Yeah, but that's more like a a Google question, you know what I mean? I mean, I haven't used the universal randomizer in years personally. Like, you change 3 things and you can't use it anymore with it. Like, you stop poison ticks from happening in the overworld, boom, you can't use the randomizer anymore. Ten 9-5, so you do that route. There's no way it saves significant time. It saves you like 1 step, doesn't it? Poisoned. That's probably actually pretty good. Poison would be great if you're doing the swords dance route, because you could just set up nothing stopping you. Hope it's comfy. Mine's comfy to me. I got a lot of stuff I'm just, you know, kind of stuck in my ways. I feel like this is where the swords dance route would start to kind of shine. I actually don't really have a plan, if I'm being honest with you. I don't have a plan. I do think that with the speed badge boost, it would probably be easier just to go ahead and take on them. You can't dig out of Koga's gym, no. If you can, it's news to me. Okay. Ooh, okay. I mean, it works out. Why did that side wave do so much damage? What is going on? I swear, is my playlist not on shuffle? We'll look at that for the next run. I'm gonna go ahead and start healing here. Yeah, the game right now, where it's optimized to the point right now, is people have already beat the game. Several people have already beaten the game. I got a lot of catching up to do to get a route going. Keep up with that. I can already tell you I don't love this route. I'm greedy right there. I like to save my repels for a second. I don't know if you would need Blizzard, but I mean, what's the harm? I also don't know how full my bags are. God, the curse of playing with your own overlay with information that you find relevant. I don't know. Maybe we'll need it. We'll just pick it up. I don't know if we'll need it or not. Right now, I'm questioning it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, Swords Dance route probably feels better in the late game for sure. I don't have any badge boost though. Oof, Lance might be a problem, yeah. We'll just see. Like I said, I have no qualms. I have Earthquake. I might very well need to teach it right now. But, like I said, let's go. Let's just bang our head against the wall. And let's just see how it goes. Hey, 100 special... Okay, okay. Well, let's just teach Earthquake here. 100 special's not that great. It's okay. TM26. I don't like to have Psychic and Earthquake on the same set. There's got to be something better to do. What am I doing? So that's still not a one-shot. Okay, we're slowly kind of seeing, like, you know, hey, Swords Dance would be able to take a little time to set up, but or if you're setting up multiple times, does the time equal out? I don't know. That's like some analytical thinking that you'll have to do. But so far, I'm not the hugest fan of what it feels like, I guess you'd say. Psychic Earthquake on the same set looks pretty bad, to be honest with you. That's just determining how much Swords Dance. That's stuff I worry about in the back end. In a blind run setting, no concern to how quick I can set up or whatever. Or if I even need to set up. When I do and don't need to set up, I just don't really care too much for right now. No setup. The Psychic's probably strong enough. We probably got it. How fast is this thing? We're faster. No, yeah, we're faster. Barely faster. Yes, I do think Psychic and Earthquake's redundant, but here we are, blind run, and hey, you know. I think I'm on record. I think Rival 1A is an awful fight. You'll probably never see me fight in the video unless we're playing like a dog water Pokemon. I think it's a terrible fight. Lots of non-saves and non-heals that you could do that just those alone would probably save minutes off the run at the end of the day. Huh, so glad there's a Nidoran here. You'd have to, there's no way I did Rival 1A in my Zapdos redo stream. If I did, Zapdos needs a redo. I mean, that's pretty clear. Like I said earlier though, Rival 6 is like, Rival number 6 is like specifically bad in this game. I did not mean to use a repel there. I don't think it'll cost us. If it does, we're just gonna have wild encounters. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. You live, you learn, you use a repel on accident. It's okay. I got a spot that I usually use my repels at, so I could probably... there ain't no way in hell I'm making it. What am I doing? No repels. I don't have to use the repels. What's happening? Some keybind's messed up or something. I'm like unpausing. I'm gonna run out of the repel right here. It's okay. Was Giovanni number 3 tough? I didn't notice. I think the Nidoqueen survived with a sliver and used thunder. I mean, that's scary. I messed up my repels. I almost let a cussy word slip. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run out of repels. Oh, we're low. The level 49 Onyx encounter. Interesting. Hey Caleb, you might laugh, but you never know when a young whippersnapper is watching this stream wanting to learn a thing or two. So this is gonna get kind of messy. I'm gonna have wild encounters. I accidentally used a repel. It is what it is. I think I've had to use both of my full restores. I don't need a deposit. That's what I just do on my runs. I'll buy these just in case. Just to take inventory, we got 4 rare candies that we could use. Yeah, Onyx are out in force. I don't think we'll one-shot this thing, so I'm just going to go... Boom. It doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Level 50 probably feels pretty good here. Wrong move. Wrong move. All good. Don't paralyze me. Okay, we're fine. I'm probably gonna save it on Bruno, but I'm not gonna heal on Bruno. I gotta take everything seriously this first this first run. I'm coughing. Next thing I know, I'll be wheezing. Ah, man. Okay, the Machamp survived. That was a little close. I had to use all my 4 restores, so they're just all the way at the bottom. Elixirs. 5 Psychics and 9 Earthquakes. I think I'll be just fine. Yeah, I mean, it depends on... Yeah, it's crazy. It's weird. It is what it is. Weaker defense. I actually think Psychic's probably the play there, but that's just stuff that you can just kind of share up. Okay. So level 53 would feel really good there, actually. So the end game's not as bad as I thought, to be honest with you. Like, there's a couple of things that, like, I thought felt kind of bad in the mid game. It's probably to my detriment. The late game actually feels pretty good here. And this is like before figuring out stuff. I got paralyzed. Okay, I can't one-shot the Dragonairs. So what hope do I have on the Aerodactyl? I think as long as I get survive like a Hyper Beam or something. Yeah, we're fine. A little bit slow. 4 candies, that's a lot to have left over. And that's like not even like optimized anything at all. Yeah, 1 additional level at the end. I did have an additional candy earlier. No setup, just go for it. Okay, I can't one-shot that. An extra level would probably help there. Oh, wouldn't you know it, the Alakazam? That doesn't like a level would help there. I don't have anything for Executor. Yeah, I do. Ice Beam. I'm stupid. Okay. We're pretty far off, but good AI means he will not use Hypnosis. So if we do well on the next couple of Pokemon... It's a crit. I don't know if that mattered. Underleveled? Nah. You want to be underleveled for your first run. Why would you not want to be underleveled for your very first run? Because if you beat it and like, it's like, okay, I don't know if I could have beat it because I got rare candies. So if I don't beat it, I can still go up a level. The crits are really nice. Yeah, Jin 1 missed, but it was already kind of a scuff. I got a couple of crits too. He got a crit, and I got paralyzed, so that's game over right there. So I think the Swords Dance... Hang on, guys. I'm going to pause it real quick. For some reason, my playlist is not looping. Shuffle is on. All right, we're back. Let me tab everything back up. Oh, I didn't even pause it, did I? Oh, my bad. Yeah, one and 256. It's okay, Tony. I mean, it happens. I would rather get all the worst luck in the world on these runs than a run that I actually, whatever. I used 5 in Sylph. Like I said, I don't know if that was the best place to use them, but there's usually a clear pattern. There's like maybe 3, 4, 5 different kinds of runs, and they always follow a similar pattern. So Sylph is usually a very smart place to use your candies and hit a power spike. So 4908, I don't love it, but there's a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of things that felt good. There's a lot of things that felt bad. I think we're gonna go back into it. And I'm gonna try the Swords Dance route, and we'll see. I think since here's what I'm gonna allow myself to do. I'm gonna leave it on the screen. This run was terrible, but we learned a lot. I'm gonna see what it would take to hit level 13 perfectly. I'm just gonna map that out real quick and just kind of see. I don't even remember what I did last time. Can anybody tell me exactly what I did at the start of the route? Hey, Tony, appreciate it. You know, Blizzard might have been able to be traded for a 2-shot on Executor, but is it worth it? Those are all little bitty things. Like I said, this isn't my normal format where I do 3 runs and I'm done. I'm probably gonna have to do 50 runs here. For Brock, I'm just trying to see. Okay, I'm trying to see what would hit me level 12 to 13. I got something planned out, and I swear this is what I did. No, I skipped the Light Years Junior Trainer, didn't I? No, I demolished the Diglett. So it says here if I fight the first bug catcher. Oh, you gotta fight the second bug catcher with the 2 metapods. You mean the yellow bug catcher? You mean the new one? No, you're short. You're a little bit short if you do it like that. You're 29 experience short. If you just go straight. I think the play, what we're gonna try something different. Here's what we're gonna do. That's definitely quicker. You don't want to fight a lot of metapods. You don't want to fight, I hate fighting 2 metapod guy. If you fought just 1 level 4 wild Pidgey, it would work. You fight 1 level 4 wild Pidgey, you fight the first optional, skip the second with 2 metapods, fight the yellow version bug catcher, then you fight Light Years. You will perfectly 99 percentile hit level 13 going into Onyx. Now, Onyx is, Brock is a split I'm gonna have to practice a lot. It didn't feel great to me. Especially if I'm thinking about trying a lower level. I'm not gonna try a lower level on stream because that's gonna be brutal, but, you know, but we'll see. Okay. I do have 5 channel memberships to give out real quick. Let me do that. Oh, I have 10. Why do I have 10? I don't care. 10, here you go. Tony. I'm pulling for you, brother. Caleb, Tiffany Shaw, Jay, Skly, Stefano, Benjamin, Tony. I think Tony maybe don't have something on. Maybe he's in it. I don't know. I don't know, Tony, but here I'm rooting for you, man. I'm rooting for you. Spiff. Whatever that is. Robert Hart's, the unoriginal. Xantro. Congratulations. Community tab. There are member-only posts that have patch files for the cross-gen runs that I do. So if you want to do that, you can. 7 resets. You can easily do 7 reset or resetless on this run. 49, not a great time, but I'm confident you could easily save 10 plus minutes, easy, without even sweating. But that's my first look at that route, and I just want to do a look at the 2 different kinds of routes you can do on Mew. So I don't think I have another. Yeah, it just says starting soon. Let me see. What are the dots? Hang on. Sorry guys, I don't know my own overlay. I took away one of the slow bros, no. Oh no, guys. Oh, there's that slow bro. Hey, give me a second. I'll figure what up. There we go. There he's back. Guys, give me a minute. I'm gonna go contemplate a little bit of Mew. We got a bunch of people here. We're gonna try the Swords Dance route. I've kind of looked at the Brock split just a little bit. This run was a little janky. We'll see. Austin, if you're still here, I guess maybe you don't want to say. Maybe you can message me later and say and tell me what your findings are so far on what the best route is. I thought there was some potential with a Swords Danceless route. I didn't, I think, honestly, guys, you're probably right about Psychic. If I would have just got Psychic, I would have steamrolled over everything that gave me even a slight slowdown in the mid game. I probably could have skipped a couple of extra candies. I had 4 candies. I can skip 4 candies. So there's a lot of potential there. But I don't know if it has enough potential as Swords Dance. So we'll see. So by any curiosity, is anybody here actually gonna like join the race or, you know, give it a shot? Tasted already and with doing. Yes. Fully agree. Well, I gotta try Swords Dance. With Swords Dance, Psychic gets kicked to the side. I think we just kick Psychic to the side, we just grit our teeth through Pokemon Tower, then we rush Swords Dance, and we just say, hey, that's the end of it, we're good. Tess, yeah, Caleb, it's alright, I knew what you meant. I'm just chilling for a second. Hang on, give me a second. Yeah, because somebody just posted another time in the Discord that's like 2 seconds behind Austin. Austin's the current leader. It's probably the way to go. I figured Swords Dance was probably the way to go because I'm no stranger to Swords Dance Pokemon, Amnesia Pokemon, Setup Pokemon. Like, more often than not, they can just bare minimum through the game. This next route, I might very well try not to use any candies. I'm still going to pick them up because I still consider this next run a bit of a blind run. But we'll see. Trying to get under a 430 split. It's probably possible. I'm not even in the realm of possibilities of trying to push a time yet. I would like to get a route together first before I start pushing that, because I think once you start getting everything kind of the pieces into place, then you can start looking and saying, hey, do I just reset every time my rock splits not less than 4 minutes or something like that? If I don't have a 4-minute 10-second rock split, do I just reset the entire run? Is that the point we're gonna get to? Probably, if you want to compete at the top. But guys, give me a second. I'm gonna step out real quick. Do a quick tinkle, you know what I mean. Congratulations to everybody got a membership. Check out the membership tab. You got patch files, all that good stuff. Appreciate you showing up. Give me a second, I'll be right back. We'll try out the Swords Dance route. All right, we're back. The main thing for me, sorry, hit the mic. I need to get back my muscle memory of ×4 speed. Oh, Thunderlock. I bet by the time this is all said and done, I bet that Brock split's gonna be like nasty. I wouldn't recommend it, but somebody out there is probably going to God, hang on. Let me reset the resets. Up select B. Somebody's gonna do a crazy Brock split. It's probably not gonna be me. I have a family. I don't have time to reset on Brock 200 times. Let's go. Let's try a little bit this time. I'm gonna restart actually. Hang on. I'm gonna move chat back over. I'll move chat back over real quick so I can see it while I'm playing. Sorry about that. It's gonna show a reset. God, I don't care. The reset's staying. I'm gonna just keep it. We know I don't have a reset. You would need 4 crits probably, or a Gen 1 or tackle miss by the Geodude. And even then, you would probably only make it to Brock with like red health, or not Brock, make it to Onyx. Brock, Onyx, what's the difference? You'd have to get extremely lucky, and it's probably doable. All right, we're sitting with A. We're going with the A names today. That's how you know this run's serious. There's probably a better strat for Onyx that I really need to buckle down on the Onyx split. So we got us a strat. To level up where we want to. Remember, we had like a 8 or 9 minute Brock split last time because I was just trying to figure out the correct experience ranges and I just didn't know. But that's all stuff that'll be shared up in time. I feel pretty good about playing on ×4 speed. I'm a little bit rusty. I used the bike. It felt pretty good. My bonks are comparatively low. Like I seen somebody post a good time with like 300 more bonks than I had. So I feel decent. I'm gonna go double potion just for now, just to have some sort of security. 890. I mean, it happens. It happens. I'm just saying for just a run that I didn't really care about, it was pretty good. Bonks is not a metric that oh my god, I say that and I just do the worst bonk job in the history of mankind. Alright, here's the strat. Knock out a Pidgey. If I don't catch this Pidgey, I'm restarting. Okay. Knock out a Pidgey, fight this guy. Gym Leader Scout. Because I'm testing? I'm trying to make the correlation. I'm sorry, I probably ruined the joke. If we crit on this Metapod, we did, okay. I'd rather crit turn 2. But overall, it's really not that bad. I've probably dabbled in Team Fortress 2, but God, it's such an old game. I don't really remember much about it. I remember some of the characters, that's about it. I know they pop up in memes every once in a while, but I just haven't really messed with it. You probably can't lose this. I don't know. I'm trying to be like a little bit more liberal on my saves. I'm trying to like get a barometer of like kind of where I'm at before I optimize, because if I'm like doing pretty good, like the Gyarados blind run was so good when I did it. I'm not used to the, okay, this is like a total excuse. New emulator, new control settings, new everything, like new button mapping and stuff, so I'm struggling a little bit on certain auto fire stuff. Geodude had 2 misses. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. Bind crit? Come on, dude. I'm pretty much gonna pound until he uses Bide. I'm gonna go ahead. 3. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to reset here. I don't think this is gonna go my way. Maybe. Maybe, there we go. See, 430, that's pretty good. The tech, guys, I'm just gonna heal up and just go. We're healing up and going. We're going for it now. This is the 33-minute run. I'm gonna be like, wow, I didn't even optimize. I like Mew. Mew's a cool Pokemon. I was really hoping it was something crazy. Wrap. Oh man, I'm just getting wrapped. Losing time. You're gonna lose some time. But just think of the implications though. If you were able to shave off like 30, 40 seconds, maybe even a minute off the Brock split, it would lead to some crazy shenanigans. Uh-oh. I only have 1 pound left. Did I just... Uh-oh. We're a Caterpie. Oh no, we're a Caterpie. We're string shotting. You know, I tried to save some time. Guys, but you know, it didn't work out. When you have to turn into a Caterpie, you gotta evaluate your life decisions. No, no bad. I thought potentially I'm gonna pick up the rare candy, but I'm gonna try not to use it. This is blind run status. I pick up candies on these runs. I thought Bide would be a viable strategy to do an early Misty, and it was something that I was gonna kind of like, I was like, oh, I don't know if anybody's doing this. It might be good, but we did Misty really easy without it. Caterpie only in Pokemon Yellow. No, there's a Weedle. They removed some of the early Caterpies for poison. I'll probably oversave once again. Like I said, I'm not going for the record, or I'm not going for anything right now. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to get a feel. Stop rapping. God. Sickening. If he would've... Oof. Okay. Do we lose? Smog is the worst move in the game. God, coughing's so bad. I love coughing, actually. I have a lot of respect for it after I did the run with it, but it's not very good. Yeah, we had a pretty good Misty last time. I'm fairly confident in it. And plus having Bubble Beam, you get Bubble Beam and Mega Punch at the same time. Okay, let's not hurt myself. Okay. You know, I probably am gonna have to leave here to go heal, and this is just for safety. This is just gonna waste time, and this is something you would never, like, this would just be a run ender normally, but I don't care too much right now. I only bought 2 potions, and that's just something that later you can be like, okay, I should buy 3 potions, 1 for after the light years trainer, 1 for this, 1 for that. Yeah, Bubble Beam for Nugget Bridge. You already know, it's the highest. I don't need to say it. Why no Mega Punch TM? Hey buddy, you keep watching for 1 minute and we'll get right to it. Boom, we just learned it. You know, we can look at that. That's something that I probably wouldn't. Oh no, I didn't save it. Okay, this should be good. You know, sometimes your Mew learns Mega Punch without using the TM. It's weird. Single highest cluster of mandatory battles in the game. I think you already know. Bubble Beam makes this faster. Just Yankee, I'm not really talking about you. There was like a funny post on the Discord today that dealt with Mega Punch, and I was referencing that. I don't think it's needed, but I'm glad to look at the numbers later and see if maybe it might be worth it. You have a very high chance to crit. If I had gotten like a Bubble Beam crit there, I would have just dominated, and I already won pretty clean. When you got equal stats, you got the badge boost. So Mega Punch is the preferable move, but if you have ranges with Bubble Beam just to guarantee the one shot, I don't see the point. Like that's probably a prime time for Mega Punch. But that's like the real nitty gritty. That's like when you're looking down and you got a route good and you're looking at it and you're like, okay, what move do I use and when do I use the move? What move does more damage? And in the case of like a Swords Dance run where you're gonna bleed most of the time is knowing how many times to set up. There's probably gonna be a lot of times in this run where I just set up all the way. And I don't need to. That's just how it goes. But the Onyx Hiker, because he's got, you already know, I just saved time. I think I used 1 elixir only last time, maybe 2. I'm missing Mega Punch, like it has 5% accuracy. I hate Mega Punch. I do have ideas for the non-Swords Dance route though. That's what's crazy. All right, Austin. See ya, brother. I gotta hit both Mega Punches here, or I could potentially. Okay, we hit it. Doesn't matter. It depends on how low of a level I am. History tells you that most trainers take 1 or 2, and then usually on the champion fight, you'll go for 3. That's very common in a lot of the runs that we've done. Because at this point, we've done so many cross-gen runs like that have similar Amnesia or Swords Dance setups. But a lot of those Pokemon, if you think about it, a lot of those Pokemon have like 130, 150 in the stat. They have more than Mew, so I don't know. Hypnosis. This is why you save it here. This guy is going to absolutely destroy my time. At this point, it would probably be faster to just reset. But this is a run ender right here. Like if you were doing something serious and you were trying to like push for a personal best and like rank really high up in a race, that would just be the run over. I'm not getting the no text on that. I haven't got it yet. Maybe it's like something to do with the controller. Fair enough. I'll try 2. In most situations, I'll try 2. I do remember that you need Mega Punch for the Eradicate. I don't know if you do or not. I crit. We're gonna go 4 repels. There was a couple of times that I needed to heal last time. If you wasn't here early or something like that. It's weird because usually on these races, like, you know, for example, we had the Smeargle race, and then Parasect was so long ago that, you know, not everybody had ran a lot of Pokemon. A lot of people have ran Mew already, and there's like really fast optimized runs that already exist. So there are several people that have like a pretty huge advantage. Like they already got like a full Mew route that's like 34xx times, like 35 times. Like it's pretty crazy. It can feel a little daunting. But we'll make it work. Maybe sometimes, you know, maybe sometimes people need the head start. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit sad by it because Mew was gonna be my 20k subscriber video, and I've already had the thumbnail made out and everything, and now all of a sudden, it's like, no, it's the next race Pokemon. So it is what it is. I think when the video comes out, I'm gonna do my run with my prestiged Mew like I was going to, mixed with the race. Because the race, it's not like if you, like, you know, it's not like if you do good in the race, it's like, oh man, you got 30,000 subs and all of a sudden 1,000 channel members. Like, it's not going to change anything. Like a video you make about the race will do just as the same as any other video. Sometimes worse. On tasks, yes. Somebody did a Parasect task years ago, and it got low 30 times. You gotta think, the thing about tasks is that they're not bound by the limitations of human reaction time. When you're playing on times 4 speed, there's no way you can react. Yeah, we're still gonna do my Mew, my style. I have to change a couple of things around, but I'm gonna do them both in the same video. I'll just release it whenever this race video releases. I mean, it doesn't really get more optimized than this. I've been wanting to... Did you smooch? I don't know what that means. What is it? Can you define a Tombstoner, brother? Because as far as I know, I have no idea what it is. That's probably a waste of time. Oh man, I did so good in Rock Tunnel on my first time, but on this time I'm not doing too great. Is Tombstoner brother? No, is the answer to that usually. Oh, a Gen 1 miss. That was weird. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What's Tombstoner, brother? Been feeling pretty good. Around this time is where you kind of want to get in a little groove on the bike. For me, there's a couple of things I want to test out. Some new tech that people have said that was pretty good. I'm not always convinced on some things. So here's the question now that we're doing a swords dance route. I haven't thought this far ahead. Hey Chuck, glad you made it, brother. I'm fumbling a little bit. I do think that, I do think that, oh, I like Thunderbolt. I need to keep my moveset open a little bit. Why? I don't know. I feel like there's gonna be, we got Earthquake, Swords Dance. Thunderbolt's actually pretty formidable in Pokemon Yellow on the rival team specifically. Why did I use Bubble Beam? I probably can skip that hill, yeah. I just, it's against my nature to skip the Rocket Hideout. I just anchor myself there as a habit. Well, Kevin, you can watch later. It'll always be here for you. Now, if I could just like not get unlucky on these Ghastlies and them just not be an issue, all of a sudden you're looking at it and you're like, well, does Psychic really matter? I think I only needed 1 elixir last time, so I'm just gonna pick up 2 here and probably skip the rest. I've already skipped 2. Ice Beam is so good for Lance though. Everything else outside of Cloyster, I can basically brute force. Maybe the play here is to not learn Thunderbolt at all, use Ice Beam for most of the game, and then teach Thunderbolt for the champion fight. Maybe that's the play, but that's like just stuff I just don't know yet. This is an Undertale song, but yeah, it's going on for a while, but you know, we're in the middle of a run and I can't change the music right now. Why do I have transform? Because nothing else. We're going for speed. There you go. That's the answer. We're going for speed and it's in the 3rd spot and I have not needed to replace it yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go down to Fuchsia for no other reason. I shouldn't have healed there. Well, I was poisoned. I had to heal. I'm gonna go down to Fuchsia for no other reason than the fact that the Pokeflute's at the bottom of my bag and I can just go ahead and unlock. Fuck, I accidentally fought this guy. The keybinds work differently on this, and this is the only place I notice it. When you rapid fire on this emulator, it doesn't stop you. So it's something I gotta get used to, because you can stop in this grass. Yeah, I gotta get used to that. So we fought an extra trainer for no reason. The first time was really slow. We did a non-swords dance route. This time we are doing the, God, that was clean right there. We're doing a swords dance route this time. These are my 2 blind runs, and I will go from there and start kind of looking to see what I need to do later. I want to pick that up. Oh, that's okay. I got you. That's why you don't want to go to Safari Zone now, because you can get encountered. 2 encounters. The humanity. I'll read what you said in a second. Not Angel. Ooh, rock slide. I didn't even think about that. I just feel like it's so, the moveset's so bloated already. Yeah, we don't do that next time. Am I still watching? Okay, I gotta wait a second. Hang on. Okay. YouTube was asking if I'm still watching. Apparently there's like a new Sylph route that people are doing now, so I'm going to look into that too. Not right now, of course. I need Earthquake. I don't want that. This. I wonder if I'm gonna call an audible on the fly, and I'm going to fight this juggler. We'll just say, let me cook for a second. I think the Arbok was probably enough, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pop candies, and I'm not gonna pick up another candy for the rest of the run. Look into it now. I'm in the middle of a run. How do I look into it now? I should have already taught Earthquake, but I forgot. Doesn't matter. We got the crit. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, we let Jesus take the wheel. Okay. And I power spike too, just like last time. We're not gonna win any records, I don't think, because the time's still kind of ticking away and I made a couple of mistakes, but you know. Oh, nobody's gonna be having psychic at the end of the game, I guarantee that. I didn't mean to body slam. That sucks. I'm sure people will, but they won't be the people at on the podium, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, I'm sorry. I set up plus. I should have done +2. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Hey, we ran psychic last time. I'm gonna do something here that I know for a fact. I've done too many runs of Pokemon Yellow. I'm gonna set up one Swords Dance, because I guarantee you that this Weezing would survive. Guarantee it. I'm gonna take a risk and not heal here. I kind of want to take another risk and go straight to Sabrina after this. I'm gonna do ×2 here, and I'm just gonna put the trigger on Earthquake. This might be a ×1 fight. I'm not sure about the inner working of anything about Scott's stuff. This might be a mistake, but I'm willing to test it out for this time. Oh, we haven't done Erica. We're old 3 Badge McGee here. We just want to body slam and get rid of him. ×1. I'm gonna do ×2 because he set up. He used X defend. Yeah, easy. We should probably do Erica after tower. That's just, I didn't even think about it. Let's go ahead and just pick that up real quick. Well, I guess if I'm not learning Ice Beam or Psychic, what's the point of coming to Erica? This is a mistake. I think you would much prefer to go this route. I'm gonna save it. We're just testing. I probably, you know, I'm level 43. I probably could just go through her easy, but I just didn't know. I don't know. That's just number stuff we'll look at later. Yeah, if you get hypnosis on the execute without a guaranteed one shot, you're just asking to waste time. I bet we could, Earthquake's a bad call there. Tangela does not. Tangela resist Earthquake. Earthquake's the call here though. Once again, I'm gonna pick up this candy just because it's a blind run. Like, what if I run into a situation later where I need it, and we'll cut it out later. I probably don't need it. Man, this control, like I can't tell you how hard it is to get to a new like emulator and controller layout. My muscle memory is all with other stuff. You would have to be at the Elite Four right now, I think, if you wanted to like crush some time or something. Poison gas, ooh, I love it. Probably a blessing in disguise, believe it or not. I instinctively set up one there because the drowsies are usually pretty physically tanky, and it's just something that normally you do. So I've already got kind of a feel for the first run. Even without Swords Dance, I bet this doesn't knock out. Oh, it does. Okay. I didn't save. This could come back to haunt us. This could be run over. Yeah, we're gonna go straight Earthquake. Ooh, did I crit there? Did I crit? Somebody asked me. What's my favorite type of sandwich? I don't know. Never trust somebody with a favorite sandwich. Yeah, I think I crit there. I think it would have one shot. And last time I messed up my repels too. There was so much wrong with the last run. I still don't know if we can get under 40 this run, but if I could, that'd be an amazing, amazing start. Now I'm level 46 right now. I can't help but notice there's a little Raticate that roams these basements. And I'm wondering if he's gonna poke his little head in. I wonder if Blizzard's the play. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like what the play is here. I need to, a lot of information I just won't be able to know. It was a crit, cool. Let me get through these. I'm trying to not save it all the time. I think we're probably on the right track. I do think triple Swords Dance probably needed on the champion. And that's about it. I bet doubles needed here just solely for the Arcanine. That's a numbers game. No Confuse Ray. Double, okay. I think we're good. Double setup. I think I used more candies last time, maybe? I'm gonna regret this. I don't ever use the bike here because I'm scared of jumping over the ledge, and I guess we did it. Now, the bad thing of not having Ice Beam right now is that this thing is gonna take 2 hits. And I probably need to set up once to take out the Machokes. So there's like a give and pull, a give and take. But remember, there's whole ass candies I can just cut out. So this route has a lot of potential just to be really clean. I outspeed the Doug Trio. But guard spec, that's what. I had to crit there, right? Good luck with the race, thanks. I'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't even know if I have the most time in the world to do it. But I do just enjoy bringing the community in, doing a little blind stream. Like, I don't know how much time I have to do on this race. I got other videos to put out and a lot of other stuff to do compared to last time. Oh no, I went this way. You never go this way. How many runs have I done? This is just the second run. This is the second and last run. Did I heal? I only got 3 earthquakes. I need to save some for other opponents. Now, if I recall last time, I was not level 50. I don't think I was level 50. Now, if we're being safe, if I was just being really safe here, I would just get off the bike. I hate that ledge, and it would really suck if you lost it in like a run. Like you lost by the time it takes you just to go over that ledge. Yeah, so I'm ahead of last time, significantly. Now, it's hard to compare because I have some knowledge that I didn't have last time. So I'm gonna crush the last score. It's hard to test the runs. But I do think I can just run the gauntlet and just like, not even worry about it. And being level 50 here means that I have no chance of wild encounters. Last time I was level 49, and there is a level 49 Onyx that roams these halls. This is where I'm not sure if it's even worth using the bike. You can be careful and make it look okay, but I just don't think it's the most worth it. But I don't mind practicing it in a run with no stakes. Well, I'm hoping being level 50 here now means that I'll level up just a little bit throughout those other fights and fix it. Oh man. It doesn't matter what level the Onyx is. He's got to have a metal coat and be traded. Oh my god. Okay, that's why. Okay, that's a bad mistake. Don't spore me, bro. Thank you. That's a pretty bad mistake. That was a certified, if I'm being honest, that's a certified you're streaming and looking over at chat moment for me. I don't think we can get sub 40, but I'm very happy with the start. I'm gonna pick up this full restore. I have saved the 3, so now I don't have to buy them going into here. So I can just go straight to Lorelei. I feel like Ice Beam's the better play. Ice Beam's gotta be the better play for whatchamacallit. Lance. Oh, the crit. I'm going to +5. Just simply, okay, never mind. You might need +6 for Lorelei. I crit, probably doesn't matter. Okay. Oof. It feels rough using no numbers and stuff on a blind run. I love blind runs. I mean, they're necessary, but it just feels like you just don't know a lot. Yeah, whatever. Whatever on it. I'm gonna all gas, no brakes, earthquake. You know, Dragonite just might. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna do this for science. I'm gonna see if I can no setup. No, one setup. One setup's the play. Ah, crit. Please don't let me lose to a crit. Or a confuse. I think a Dragonite could tank. I think a Dragonite could possibly tank a +4. I think we save our elixir just to see how far we can push it. I think you got to just go ahead and get rid of this. This is where Ice Beam helps because I do not really want to tank a Thunder Wave. See, once you take the Thunder Wave, at this point, I think you fully set up because you already know. Like, you're in danger. Everything's going to get a hit on you now. So you might as well fully set up. That's why you would fully set up. I don't think Thunderbolt's going to one-shot. Yeah, okay. This is where I think Ice Beam comes into play, but I do think Thunderbolt's better for the champion fight. I still have Ice Beam. I can mess around with whatever it's called, Pokebot, and give myself moves if I need to. We're testing stuff out, John. There's no need to, you know, you're not gonna win everything the first time. This doesn't knock out. I'm curious. Oh, he flew up high. I crit. Okay. Yeah, see, I think you need some consistency with Lance, just for the sake of science, so we can test this out. Not cut. I think we teach Ice Beam. And I don't care about the run. We could just assume this, like in a perfect run, this would be like a 43 something time. Who cares? These runs are insignificant. They don't matter. I will set up here just so I can avoid setting up on the next Dragonair. See, he survived. That looks like a clean one-shot. I know this cannot... I don't think anything we have can one-shot the Aerodactyl. A +6 could, though. Okay, this is getting a little dicey. But... oh, it survived. Blizzard over Body Slam. I need Body Slam, though. What? I need it. I'm going to self-impose a reset here because I think this requires more testing. So a +4 Body Slam doesn't even one-shot the Gyarados. Interesting. And I'm gonna level up, if not after this, on the next one. I crit again, and they crit, of course. I can't do more runs. I need to be alert. I need to be around and available if the baby wakes up. For science, how much does a body slam do? It does half, and then the chance of paralysis. +4 on the Dragonite. We'll never know if it one-shots it because it would crit. Okay. I'm gonna stay here for a minute, and I'm just gonna keep trying this fight because I think this is the fight right here. This is like where, okay. But setting up to +3 on Gyarados is a chore. It's a hassle. I do think we get to the Dragonite again. I just want to see what a +4 body slam does. I think people are overestimating Mew's stats. They're not. They're good. They're not great though. Why do I keep critting? Hang on. I don't care about the timer. I am going to see if I can give Dragonite its health back. I really want to do this. Where is this? Okay, hang on. This is something I really want to do to test. I need to know. Enemy Pokemon. What did this do? Hang on. I'm trying to see if I got, this is a new program. Okay. I used the fake move just to see. I'm out of body slams. What the? Okay, hang on. Give me another second then. I'm out of body slams. We're testing, guys. This is how you do it. We're at the beginning stages of a test. Move 1 PP. Give me 1 PP back. Are you kidding me? I keep critting. That's a lot of crits. This is a weird fight. We know that that's not going to cut it. We know that it's going to live. We also know I'm going to crit. I crit every time. We know that +4 is good enough to take these two guys out. I'm going to level up going into the Aerodactyl. That's pretty bad. I think at this point you just go for the freeze proc. It doesn't matter. So this fight's not really that great. I think if you're level 55, it would work out. I am going to use an elixir. I do think Blizzard might be the play. Let me go into it. Let me bang my head against this. This is what I love about solo runs though. And this is what makes me kind of sad about it being Mew, because there's people that already got this figured out. So this is already figured out for them, and they don't get to go through this process. Okay, that was a bad attempt. We got crit early, right? What do you guys think about stuff like this? Like, is this like interesting to you? Like, we could have clocked in with like a, 44-minute run or something like that, but I choose to learn something. How about this? One setup, body slam. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I think man, what a conundrum. God, everybody is just critting as much as they want in this like battle. It's crazy. I one shot there because I have a Leer debuff, but it still kind of worries me about the Aerodactyl. Yeah. This is crazy to me. I mean, I love it. I told you guys, like, hey, there's gonna be something that's weird. But Lance was really easy with the other route. Now here's the question, guys. Here's the question. Is it worth like abandoning the Swords Dance route at the very, very end? Is that a play worth pursuing? Or nah? Swords Dance kind of carries you through, but the sad reality might be that you just can't skip all the candies like I'm doing. If we reset this time, okay, +4 body slam on Dragonite. Not even close to a one shot. Not even close. So that fight will require some heavy testing. So if you look at our bags, we have 3 rare candies. And I think we skipped another one that I forgot to pick up, maybe? Had to have, because I used 6. I think I used 6 early. And I got 3. I should have 1 more. Anyway, it's fine. Whatever, it's fine. This is the point of contention. Maybe this fight will necessitate that I use my candies in another spot. Now here's also something I want to test. I'm going to Pokebot something in real quick. Just to test. At this point, you know, we're just testing things out. Mew. Okay, I want to put Thunderbolt back on my learn set. I want to see how Thunderbolt would do for the champion fight. I want to see if like Ice Beam or whatever. Yeah, you're probably right now, Angel. That's why I just love to get to this point, just to see how it's going. I think not even, maybe a +6 Earthquake will one-shot this thing. Yeah. And we already know even the Body Slam, anything would do on Alakazam. Executor, we have the Swords Dance, so we don't have to worry about it. Now Magneton, we have the Earthquake. Thunderbolt for the Cloyster. I gotta reset. I think I'm gonna reset because I need to know if that's a straight one shot right there. And we're almost at the end of testing here. I just want to know if that's a clean one shot. So you take some damage here. It's okay. We've been slashed. I guess I should try +4, right? I should at least give it a shot. Okay, so no. +6 seems to work. If +4 works on Executor, maybe. It doesn't. Okay, so +6 required, definitely. How much is a non-crit? Okay, so I can't one-shot this thing anyway. So it's going to be a 2-shot regardless. So there's literally no point. There's literally no point in like holding off on Thunderbolt. There might not even be a point of learning Thunderbolt, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about Lance, but I'm sure we'll come up with something that's nice, cool. All things considered, I learned a lot from this run. I think that there is some potential. I did like the Swords Dance. I think at the end of the day, maybe there's like a fusion of the two. Maybe there's a way to do whatever. I still need to explore if it's worth keeping Dig. My times obviously aren't great right now because they're just my first 2 runs, but we'll whittle it down. It'll be interesting to see. If I keep trucking along and I keep putting in time and I do well at the end of the day, it'll be interesting to look back and say, oh, that's how he routes. That's where he started. That's why I like the blind runs, you know? Because I'm sure somebody's probably watching and they're like, ha, my Mew run from 4 months ago is faster than yours. But at the end of the day, who won the last race? You know what I mean? Who won the last race? It's me. So we'll come back and we'll see. This is a great starting point. I'm excited to maybe get down and look at some numbers. I'm sure if you move just like a few pieces around and you kind of know the numbers, I'm sure we're looking at a easy, sub 40. And then from there, you start really trimming stuff off. Like, what candies do I need? When do I need stuff? And we can start looking at that 35-minute time and then go from there. Mew is ultimately going to be in the 33s, I think, at the end of the day. When this is all said and done, Mew's going to be about 33 minutes. So we got like 20 minutes to go. I probably won't stream any more Mew. We got about 2 weeks left in this race. I just went through midterm week, and it's pretty hectic weeks. I'll probably be practicing this run offline, whatever. But I've enjoyed having all you guys here with me. Sorry if you didn't get a membership. I don't see let me look. Hang on. No. Midterms? Oh yeah. I had a nasty network administration midterm. And then I had American Lit. American Lit, I swear the teacher, this is off, like, hey, if you're here just to watch Pokemon, watch Mew, we're good, you can go, we're done. I'm gonna talk for a second. What time is it? I gotta go. Midterms are all right, I made all A's, your boy has a 4.0, we're doing great. But guys, I gotta go, it's 11:09, I need to go tell my wife goodnight, and I gotta watch the baby for a little bit, and I'm gonna relax. I have a midterm every week. I have a midterm every semester. Yes, that's how semesters work. Yeah, it's fun having you guys here. I don't know when I'll stream again. I probably won't stream the Mew time, especially if I, discover some little trickery. Look at my bonks though. My bonks I'm proud of them. All right, guys, it was fun. I will see you next time. I don't know when I'll stream again, probably in a month or two. We'll probably do Horsey next time, but we'll see. But I appreciate you guys showing up. And I'll catch you on the next one. If you learned something, go join the race. Check the top Discord in the link. Anybody, good, bad, just submit a run. Join it, learn how to do it, and we'll be good.